Welcome to MRI Reactions with Ron and Michelle,
where we go deeper into the spiritual side of a Christian song. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons and become part of our family.
And hi, family. Glad you're here.
Michelle, what's our song?
Another in the Fire by Hillsong.
Let's listen.
There's a grace when the heart is under fire. Another way when the walls are closing in. And when I look at the space between where I used to be and this reckoning, I know I will never be alone.
It's kind of referring back to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, where they put in the fiery furnace, and there was a fourth man in there, which was Jesus. And she's talking about when she goes through her fire, there's another man standing next to me, which is, again, Jesus.
Like she said, I know I'm not alone.
You don't go it alone. Never, 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 if you know Jesus.
Standing next to me, there was another in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding of how I've been set free, there is a cross that bears the burden, where another died for me. There is another in the fire. All my dead left for dead beneath the waters. I'm no longer a slave to my sin anymore.
I'm no longer a slave. We reckon ourselves dead to sin and trespasses. They don't hold us. They don't have power on us anymore. When we're tempted, we say, I'm dead to that, dead to that. No, we're as dead as a dead skunk in the middle of the road. It can't do any sinning at all. And if we realize that we're dead and that we're alive again in Christ, but we're new creatures, we're not the old people anymore. No, we're not the old people anymore. It's kind of cool.
And should I fall in the space between what remains of me, heaven's reckoning? Either way, I won't bow to the things of this world.
That's a cool one.
So, yeah, it's talking about, this is a process. And, we ask Jesus into our life. There's no magic bell that all of a sudden we're totally different. We grow in it over time. And she's saying, even though I'm not where I should be, or I'm not where I can be, I'm no longer where I was. And I won't go back there. I'm going to continue forward. I'm not going to stop and say, it's no good, didn't work.
Right. Well, and I like this. Either way, I won't bow to the world.
Right.
Things of this world. Meaning,
Not going back.
No. We are to be affecting our world, not being influenced by it. That's why I often wear bright colored shirts like fluorescent orange or fluorescent green, not to draw attention to myself, but to stand out. We as Christians should stand out, and those colors make you stand out. And actually, we even have a smart car. And we have it, it's kind of fun to drive, but we have it because it stands out. And we have lettering on the side of it, which is a witness. It talks about...
let Christ change your life.
Let Christ
will change your life.
Christ will change your life, yeah.
And those orange shirts definitely help you find him in the store.
Yeah. But a lot of times it brings up conversation. People say, "Oh, I didn't see you there." Well, they're just joking, and a lot of times you can end up talking about Jesus. It's a good thing. Isn't that what our life is about? About bringing him glory, sharing the good news.
And I know I will never be alone. There is another in the fire, standing next to me. There is another in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding, what power set me free? There is a grave that holds nobody. Now that power lives in me. There is another in the fire. There is another in the fire. There is another I can see the light in the darkness. As the darkness passes through him, I can hear the roar in the heavens. As the space between wasting, I can feel the ground shake beneath us. As the bricks and walls cave in, nothing stands between us. And nothing stands between.
And what a statement. It's talking about feeling the presence, being totally aware of the presence of God in your life. And it does. Nothing stands between us. It's right there. We can feel him. We can understand. He can impact us directly. He can have conversations with us.
Exactly.
There is no other name but the name that is Jesus. He who was and still is and will be through it all. So come on, mate, in the space between all the things unseen and this reckoning. I know I will never be alone. There'll be another in the fire, standing next to me. There'll be another in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminder, how good you've been to me, I'll count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be.
So you know what this song is saying was just caught in my mind. It didn't say there'd be no fire. Didn't say there'd be no battles. It says you won't be alone.
Right.
And God will walk you through those battles. So if you think that I'm going to become a Christian and my life is going to be perfect and I'm never going to go through anything, no. But you're never going to do it alone. You're going to have the power and the strength to do anything that God requires you to do.
Right. All through the Bible, we see battles. David had to go out and fight the Philistines, Joshua, Moses, and even come to the New Testament, Paul had all kinds of trials by fire. Just the list of things that he endured, being in the deep 3 nights, and the stonings and the floggings and all that stuff. But he was never alone.
Right.
That doesn't mean there wasn't some pain involved.
You're not going to just be sitting on a cloud playing a harp. That's not it.
Yeah, Christian life is not sitting in the dock of the bay watching the clouds blow away or whatever that song is. We're in a battle. There are enemies out there. It's just like defensive driving. You can't let your guard down. You have to be watching cars on the right, cars on the left, bikes alongside the road, motorcycles, anything else that might happen.
But that's why we need to be careful about allowing fear to drive anything. We have to face all those battles knowing there's another in the fire.
Right.
God is with me. I don't have to fear anything. I don't have to break down and give up and woe is me and oh my gosh, what am I going to do?
Well, and if you're in fear, you're not in faith.
Right.
And God he set it up to need faith to work, to act upon. So we need to be able to trust him. Don't ever give up your trust. Don't ever. Well, friends, it's our prayer today that you grow in faith, be encouraged, walk in victory, and fulfill God's purpose for your life.
And let Christian music lift your spirit and give you peace. And spread some love and hugs around today.
And let's fill up with this amazing Jesus, knowing that he's with us even when we go out and touch our world. God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.